Okay, so welcome back. We're going to be talking about finish now. Remember that I always say that a good piece finished badly probably won't sell, but a bad piece finished incredibly well probably will sell. And the reason for that is that people touch things. They like to feel stuff, it's very tactile, and the finish is everything. Imagine if you took a beautiful piece like we've just made and you finish it well, how cool that could be. So we're going to be introducing you to a finish that is made by Osmo. I'm starting to use these guys quite a lot. It's really, really cool finish. This particular finish is called, it's the Pollux oil, it's the high solid stuff, and this is for wooden floors, furniture, and all that other stuff. But the cool part about this is this, if you really want to try and retain the natural feel for the wood, it soaks into the wood, it protects it, does all those nice things, but it doesn't change the color of it very, very much. And because we're using nice light birch ply, we don't want to really put much more color on it. We wanted to try and keep that sort of nice, light, natural look. So this finish is absolutely perfect. How do you put it on? Well, the bonus part about the stuff is it's actually really, really easy to use. All you need are some gloves, a paintbrush, something to open your tin with, and a little dispenser or a little tin that you can use to pour some of this into that. The reason why you pour it out of here into something else is that you don't really want to contaminate this with a dirty brush the whole time. This is really, really simple stuff. Let's crack on, get some finish on this thing and get it done. First things first is get some gloves on. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up, make sure it is well mixed. Just give this a decent stir. You don't want anything to be sitting at the bottom. Remember to stir clockwise and anti-clockwise. It's hell of an important. Remember what I said? Find yourself a nice clean container, find another one, and we're just going to pour a little bit of this into there. Now, just to give you some idea about how much of this we plan on using, one of these tins will do 22 square meters. That's like possibly about 20 of these units. So it goes a very, very long way. This is not paint. You're not painting on a thick layer of anything. You are spreading this stuff really, really thin. So we're going to start with our doors. You don't have to be that particular about brush strokes and or coverage and or lines or marks or any of that stuff, only because what's going to happen is that this is going to dry and then we're going to give it a light sand. So that light sand will take care of any lines or marks or any of that stuff. All we're interested in right now is coverage. We just want to make sure everything is covered. If it feels like it's running into like these little holes over here, we can just watch that a little bit. But again, this stuff will dry and it will be great. Now, I've got these doors up on little cones, and these little cones are super useful for finishing. So if you have a look at what one is there, they're called little finishing cones, and they're available at most sort of good hardware stores, woodworking stores, paint shops, stuff like that. And they really are super useful because they keep your work up off the workbench and allow you to make sure that you cover everything properly. So there you have it, guys. What we've done since the last time you saw us do this is that we have put 2 coats on, we've denibbed between layers, and we now have our final coat on. It's dry, it's sumptuous, it feels nice and smooth. Our doors run well. Hey, here's another pro tip. Just for the grooves where the doors are, what you can do is put a tiny little bit of paste wax. So put some of that in the groove, helps the doors run nice and smooth. And that is our project done. So if you like this project and you want to see more of this sort of stuff, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hey, come try and subscribe. Spend some more time with us because, you know, it's cool to hang out with us over here. And we'll show you more uses for plywood. Also, to let you know that our next series, we're not going to be using plywood, we're actually going to be using some solid woods that are also available from Universal Ply. So Universal Ply don't just stock and sell plywood, they also stock and sell some really amazing hardwood. So we've got some stuff called Siberian larch. What is that? Well, you'll have to tune in next time and have a look to see what that is. So I hope this answers the question, that people ask. Can you make sexy furniture out of plywood? Can you make decent home furniture out of plywood? Well, I think this answers the question. The answer is yes, of course you can. You just need to be a bit creative, have a bit of fun, do something different, try stuff. It's important to try stuff. You never know. Hey, we tried stuff and look what happened. We made this beautiful thing. All right, cool. So that's what's on the cards for next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please try this project. Give it a go. If you like the project, give us a thumbs up. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask about this particular project, drop it in the comment section below. We'll get back to you. Keep on woodworking, man. Have fun.